Hi day, everybody.
Hello.
I'm Melanie.
I'm Santana.
And this is just one more chapter. If you are new here, we are a bookish podcast. We talk about all things book. And currently, this is our book review episode.
Yes, book review, Bourbon and Lies by Victoria Wilder.
Mm-hmm.
So if you haven't read it, come back once you have, or if you don't care, stay with us.
Yeah. We are currently outside. It's nice.
Beautiful day.
The sun might come and might come into our faces once in a while.
Might have to scooch over.
Change our position. So head on over to our YouTube, subscribe, give us a thumbs up and comment. And I want to talk about something before we jump into Bourbon and Lies. Next week's episode, we'll get more into like bookish news.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of things that we've come across, which I'm excited to talk about.
Yes.
Now, like, my brain's going blank. If you are near an Indigo, like, chapters from July 21st to July 25th, so today's the last day, if you're listening to this podcast as it's airing, you go into stores and you buy one regular book and you can get $10 fantasy books.
Ooh, that's a good deal.
I wish it was online too, but it's just in store.
I wish we had that.
I
like
know.
close to us. We have to drive like 8 hours.
It's frustrating until supply lasts. But yeah, it's like they have $10 fantasy, romantasy books.
Oh,
wow. As long as you purchase one regular book.
Wicked.
Which is so nice.
Killer deal.
I know.
Take what we can get.
I wonder why. Just they have maybe an overstock of fantasy books?
Maybe. Good deals.
It is. So, if you're near one, which we are jealous of you. Because we are not.
I love those stores.
They always have sales compared to like our regular bookstore, which is fine.
And just like cool little things in there, like gifts and,
Yeah, a lot more like home decor stuff.
Yes.
And like cute baby things sometimes I found there.
Yeah, I agree.
I love going into an Indigo.
Me
It's
too.
so nice. We'll jump right into it.
Yes.
What was like your first impressions of this book?
I enjoyed it. I was like intrigued with like the mystery aspect of it. It kept me like kind of guessing and wanting to know what really happened.
What was your rating on it?
4. I give it a 4-star.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. I found it points is a little bit boring. Like, I don't know, it felt a little dragged out. Like, get to it. You know what I mean? Like, not a whole lot went on, just in like kind of the beginning of the book. But once it hit like 60-70%, I was like, okay, started picking up the pace.
I agree. Like, it was at first too long between trying to give us information and not much substance to kind of keep you going.
Yes, exactly.
Like, it definitely wouldn't have been like a DNR.
No.
Or DNF.
Yeah.
I would have definitely kept reading it if
same.
it wasn't a book club book. But I was like, okay, let's start picking some things up.
Like, the tension between them was really good, though. Like, Grant
I think that's
and Lainey.
what kept us going, though.
Yeah, it was really good. And then, like, there's good payoff, obviously.
Yes. Yeah,
But,
I think that was like the savior of this book was how she wrote the banter between the two characters.
Yeah,
it was really good.
I enjoyed that.
We get right into the book, and it's in his perspective.
Yes, it opens up in his perspective, and it's kind of like a police raid gone wrong at an old tobacco mill. They think there might be like some sort of sex trafficking going on or drug trafficking. They're not sure. So one female officer goes in, and we find out this is Grant's like secret lover, Fiona.
Yes. Yes. It just didn't really give us much information about that.
It was just a quick little chapter.
Yes, it just kind of gave us an introduction of him and how he runs a canine unit.
Yes.
And Julep is the Julep, which is a cute name.
I know, I love that.
I've never heard of Julep. And then when we're like, okay, well, who's Julep? What's going on? And you can already tell like he's getting nervous because he's like, oh my God, she's in there, and you're like, okay, there clearly something.
Yeah, she goes in by herself, which I'm like, is that even allowed?
Definitely not. I'm sure it's like something you're not supposed to do. But he thinks she can handle it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately,
he's super worried, but she does not make it out. She passes away on the scene.
And then it jumps 5 years later.
Into Lainey's perspective. And she's been placed under witness protection. She's stopped some sort of monster, she calls him,
Yeah.
and saved a woman's life.
Yep. And then we already know that, like, okay, she's in witness protection, and her dad must have been an agent.
Yes, so she's getting help from an agent. She's a U.S. Marshal, sorry.
Yeah.
Agent B, who is good friends with her dad, who is an FBI agent.
And she talks about him in, like, past tense, so we clearly know that her dad has passed on.
Yes.
But then she, like, talks about how her dad would be disappointed. Like,
I know.
I immediately, and I'm like, what do you mean he'd be disappointed?
I know.
So the quote was like, right now, my dad would be disappointed. He'd be angry, pissed off that a monster crossed my path. The kind of monster that he spent his life trying to prevent from hurting anyone, especially anyone he loved. He'd be disappointed at what I've become. I know I am. Well, I'm like,
I know. At first, I thought she was maybe like, like a sex worker.
oh, you're so funny.
That's what I thought. 'Cause,
Right.
Like, I was like, oh, why would she be like? Because they had mentioned like sex trafficking.
Yes.
Prior to that, so I was like, oh, maybe she was like being held captive by this
I
monster
didn't
and
get
working
it.
for him. Like, I didn't know. So I was like, oh, that's strange. Why would he be disappointed?
Exactly.
In you?
That you just
You
ran across a...
saved a woman's life.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't get that whole part.
yeah.
I was like, what do you mean he'd be disappointed?
Yeah.
Like,
Super
you're
weird.
alive.
I know.
Like,
It's crazy.
I thought that was a weird thing.
They also Agent B also mentions like with the evidence that they had, this person should be like locked up, but they don't know who he is or something along those lines.
Yeah, that's like where the mystery starts.
Yeah.
Of like, they don't know who he is, but somehow he's out there doing these things and they're trying to
Yeah.
figure out who he is. You're like, okay,
Exactly.
how have you guys not caught him? Mm-hmm. And then we in the beginning of this book too, the whole disappointment, but then also about like how she feels like her dad wouldn't be proud of her for some reason. And she talks about how like she shouldn't have been in there in the first place, of what kind of got this person saved.
Yeah.
And she talked about like she never wanted to be a hero, but she wanted to feel close to her dad. He wanted to be picked. And then immediately I was like, well, clearly they must have not the best relationship.
Yeah.
And she's already feeling this and he's gone.
Yeah. It's weird. Then they arrive in Fiasco, Kentucky. And she's placed with the Fox family. And they're like bourbon royalty in Kentucky.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, yeah, so she had to change her name. She's now being named as Lainey Young. She's from Colorado. That's her, like, her backstory.
So basically, she gets introduced to
Oh.
Ace Fox, who's taken her in and kind of unofficial protection, right?
Yes.
He kind of offers her to like, oh, you can stay in the guest house, that sort of thing. And we also meet Grizz here, which is like the patriarch of the family, which I enjoyed his character. He was funny.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
I like the old
enjoyed
man vibe. Just giving his little, like, 2 cents in there.
Yeah, I love that.
He was a good character. You're at Fox Bourbon. That includes the distillery, the rack houses, and all of this happens on this land. And then, yeah, so from that scale, it seemed like a huge farmland. Like, they must have like acres upon acres of land.
Definitely, yeah.
Because there's a distillery, then there's like a big outdoor area for people to do. There's a tour of this huge distillery. And like, for it to have tours, that has to be pretty big of a building.
Oh, definitely. And multiple houses on the property.
That's right. Yeah,
Because they all live there.
they do.
And I think he also mentions his other brothers, Lincoln and Grant, too.
Yeah, I think she tells them.
Yeah.
Bay, like, for some reason, she's in, like, witness protection program. And I just, like, screamed into the mic. But then she tells Atticus, Bay tells Atticus that she stopped a monster a few nights ago. You like, I know they have a close relationship. Well, in the beginning, we don't know.
Yeah.
But you'd think you wouldn't tell the person, like, what happened to this girl?
Exactly. Like, she's in witness protection for a reason. Well, it's kind of, like, unofficial. Because she's trying to keep her
But then immediately
safe.
Atticus is like, well, I don't want any issues.
Yeah.
So, like, obviously he knows she's in witness protection already, but you have to add that, like, just a couple nights ago she stopped a monster, and then
Yeah.
immediately Atticus is like, well, why are you bringing her here?
Yeah, exactly. Like, keep her away.
Yes.
I don't want any trouble. Which is fair. Like, you know.
Well, obviously they know about who she is, so they're not, like, stupid, like, who's this girl? Obviously
Yeah.
she's in a hard time.
Exactly. And then he kind of like offers her to sleep in the other room in his house. And Lainey's kind of still struggling with sleep. She's got like some post-traumatic stress disorder, obviously, witnessing that. She wakes up early to go check out the grounds, and this is where she first meets Grant. And I love this little interaction.
Me
here.
too.
So cute.
Like a guy riding up on a horse.
Yeah.
How could that not be like good
He's got
looking?
his dog with him.
Yes. Oh, so yeah, it's just he like says like, you know, are you lost? Like he immediately thinks it's like someone Atticus is like brought home.
One of Ace's girls. Yeah.
Because obviously, like, why would a girl be randomly walking around your property early mornings?
Exactly. She's only got like a t-shirt on.
Yep. And so then he goes, well, then what are you doing in your underwear on my property? It's like, what is she wearing?
Yeah.
That he would like say that.
Right?
I can't even remember what she was wearing. And then she immediately like was being so sassy with him.
Yeah.
She's like, well, first off, it's Chris's property, not yours.
Exactly. The sass. I love it.
And then I love how she says she's not wearing underwear at the moment.
It's
so spicy.
Oh, girl. Damn. Coming on strong.
I love it. I love like the bite back.
Me too.
Like it was so good.
Yeah.
Um,
And then Grant kind of goes in and asks Grizz, like, who is this girl, right? Like, she kind of asks questions and gets shut down immediately.
yep.
Ace is like, she's just a friend. It's like, okay.
I you know, I understand the whole plot point of them not of wanting it to be like a mystery and Grant to think that she's just a, you know, just a side piece. But like in my mind, would you really just let your brother keep thinking that?
Yeah, no. Obviously. I know. I was like, why wouldn't he be like, no, like I didn't sleep with her.
Yeah.
Out the gate.
Yeah. And, like, what's the point of being like, oh, I'll just let you think that?
Yeah, I know, it's so weird. Maybe because she's good looking and he's like, he's known to like sleep with a lot of women. I don't know.
Maybe. But I feel like sometimes, I don't know, I can't remember how long, but I feel like it kind of went on for a little bit too long.
Yeah.
Of the whole charade of like, is she sleeping with him? Is she not sleeping with him?
Totally.
But.
And then kind of later that day, Ace is showing Lainey around the new house that she's staying in. She's staying in this like beautiful studio home on the property. And a woman shows up with all these goods, and this is the first time we meet Hadley, who is a good friend of the Fox family, specifically Lincoln's best friend.
Yes.
Yeah, and her and Lainey kind of hit it off right away.
Yeah, I liked Hadley.
Yeah, me too.
I liked her personality.
Character. Yeah.
She definitely like seemed like she fit in right away.
Yeah. And then she kind of starts explaining like who's who. Like she says Lincoln has two little girls, Lark and Lily, and that his wife passed away shortly after Fiona passed. And Lainey's like, whoa, like who are all these people? Because we don't really, like she doesn't know any of them at this point, right?
I liked Hadley was put in there to give us some more information about the boys.
Yeah.
I like that. Because we were finding at the same time as she was.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. Other than like the Fiona thing, we didn't know any of that.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, she kind of like explains Grant is very reclusive. She won't see much of him.
Yeah, he's like the type of the one guy who's not really opening up to people.
Yeah,
Kind of
not
keeps
social.
Keeps to himself.
And she also explained that she comes from money herself. Her family breeds horses, and she also owns a speakeasy, the Midnight Proof, which I thought was really cool.
That's cool. Oh yeah, so this is where we get when she was doing the introductions. This is where we get the first this is where we get the first taste of nicknames. So she calls Grant the cowboy.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is used quite a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't mind when authors use nicknames, but sometimes it can just get too much.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's just overused. Because I know I try and push it into like reality. Like,
Yeah.
would you keep really using the cowboy
Yeah.
nickname all the time?
And Honey, because he
Yes.
calls her Honey. But it's like constantly on the
Constantly.
K is overkill for me.
Yes.
honestly.
Like, it's cute when you just dip it here and there. Or like,
Yeah.
you first say it when you meet up with a
Yeah.
person. That's cute. I like that flirty. But then you just go back to their names.
Yeah.
But to always
It was
say
almost every interaction they had.
Yes. Everyone.
I
I'm
was
just like,
okay, overkill.
too much. Do we get, is it like right after we get into who Fiona is?
Not really. We go
Okay.
back into like Grant's perspective, and we find out he runs the bourbon distillery now,
That's
and
right.
he quit the force after Fiona died because he kept like he felt so guilty that he never showed up in time, and just the looks he would get from other police officers going into work every day, he couldn't handle it, so he turned his love to bourbon and like working at the family
Yeah.
distillery instead.
Yes, yeah. They like pushed him back in there.
And then Lainey walks by with Hadley, and all the workers are like, "Oh my God, who's that?"
Oh yeah, everyone's eyeballing her.
Yeah.
And then he obviously gets a little bit like jealous. Just getting
Yeah,
attention.
immediately. I was like, "Okay, boy, you've had one interaction with her.
And he's like, get back to work.
Back to work."
But immediately Lainey like really enjoys it. She's
Yeah.
very interested in their
Yes.
bourbon business and
Yeah.
the distillery, and I think I would be too. It's very interesting and cool how all of that runs.
Oh, totally.
Especially because like they're like really high up there in terms of their bourbon.
Yeah, I think Lainey explains that after she was a bartender, and she said like Fox Bourbon was one of the best bourbons that you
That's
can
right.
get, and so she knew who they were, like
Of their
of their brand. Yeah, Hadley introduces her to Lincoln, the other brother, and even he thinks her and Ace are hooking up.
like it's just,
Which at like this point, I don't think she even like says no or not.
no. That again, it was just a weird thing to do.
To keep that going for so long.
Yeah. But also you guys are all adults.
Yeah.
Why does it have to be immediately like, oh, you're sleeping with him?
Yeah.
Why else are
Come
you
on.
here?
And like Ace is quite a bit older than her too, which I think Grant brings up, like she's so young, too young for him. So it's like, okay, let's just nip that in the bud.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, weird. It's just so weird, and the fact that she didn't immediately go, excuse me?
Yeah.
Like, absolutely not. Just for the fact that, like, how like, spicy and, like, she's so, like, not wanting to take people's crap.
Yeah.
That she wouldn't really bring it up to them.
Yeah. It's so weird. Grant meets up with Dell, who is Fiona's dad. He has dinner with him, I think, weekly. We find out Fiona's death was ruled a homicide by a junkie. Didn't have anything to do with the human trafficking ring or a drug ring like they originally thought.
Yeah.
And none of it sat right with them because it was such a weird thing.
Yeah, apparently the intel was bad and it ended in unnecessary loss of life. The case was closed before the grass started growing on her grave. None of it sat right. I left the force a month later. Oh, that's hard.
Tough. But then Dell also brings up about a serial killer that was caught in New York at this time too.
That's right.
A ghost-like killer who had kept a girl in a storage facility and escaped. They got the guy but don't know who he is, and he savors his victims. I was like, disgusting.
Yeah, I know.
Little cannibalism, like
Yeah.
yuck.
Just hint of that. It also kind of goes into the curse.
Yes.
The curse that they think falls upon them of like any person who gets close to them ends up dead.
Yes, yeah. So Wheeler Finch, who is Hadley's father, is there with his business partner Waz, who makes a comment about Lainey hooking up with Ace, and then he brings that up. He says how they can't keep women alive for very long.
Yeah, that's
This obviously pisses Grant off.
well, yeah, that's just like a harsh thing. The fact that like it's like a curse that everyone knows about. Like, what do you mean? They just have like really hard trauma.
Yeah.
like it's such a weird thing for people to be like gossiping
And like shading you about,
Yeah.
like especially with like his friend who lost his daughter being right there too. It's like, what the fuck?
yeah, and like these two girls have no mom.
Yeah.
and they're gonna have to think about, oh, we have a curse in the family.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Terrible.
yeah. I don't like it.
So yeah, Grant kind of goes up and is basically wanting to fight, but Lincoln shows up and stops it.
Yeah, we can already tell that this guy's like the bad guy, the annoying one who just says rude things. And then he pulls up at his house.
Yes.
And his dog.
Julep's on Lainey's porch. Yeah, so Lainey comes outside and they start flirting, and you can just like feel the sexual tension between them. And Julep won't leave. Grant keeps calling her, like, come home. Grant's hand is bleeding, so Lainey's like, oh, I'll go get you some Band-Aids. But then Grant just like pieces out.
Yeah, he's just like, okay, come on, Julep.
Yeah.
And clearly, Julep doesn't want to go.
Nope.
And then, yeah, so then he goes back to his house, trying to clean up his hand, and then immediately he's like, I want her.
Oh man,
Like,
this part cracked me up.
It's such like 180. I'm not saying people can't like
Yeah.
get super fucking horny all of a
Yeah.
sudden. It's just the way he does it.
Like right in the kitchen, drops trout and starts pleasuring himself. Like, what the?
Yeah. I can't. Just that she goes like, my bare ass hits the counter. Like the way she describes him doing it.
Oh man.
But you knew she was gonna come and like see it.
Obviously.
You know?
Obviously.
Oh, I can't. Just the talking.
Lainey sees him and then quickly leaves. She leaves like the Band-Aids on the porch and he like hears her. Like, how embarrassing.
Yeah, because he also like talks out loud, like thinking she's there.
Yeah, exactly.
So then she's like hearing him.
What did he say again? Something honey.
Yes, he's like, that's it, honey. Look at me.
Look at me, honey. Dead. I died.
I can't. And he keeps going. You're taking something that's mine, pretty thief. You planning to barter? Who is it?
Yeah. Oh no, she had a flashback.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
okay.
after Lainey sees him, she quickly leaves.
Okay,
and then,
okay.
She's kind of shaken
funny.
but intrigued about like this interaction. Like she enjoyed it. She kept on saying those words. Look at me, honey.
That's right.
Like,
That's
I kept going in her head. But then, yeah, she says something about bartering because she doesn't have any money really. She's left everything behind. But then the bartering word kind of triggers her because the killer said, "You're taking something that's mine, pretty thief."
Okay, you're right. Yeah, because that was when I saw that one quote in my notes. It was because it was she woke up with it.
It was the killer saying that.
Oh yeah, because the barter word brought her back.
Yes. And then she's like, oh, such a simple word can just like bring me back like that. But I mean, you literally just had this happen to you, so.
Yeah, well, it's a traumatizing situation. And then, yeah, that was just kind of like a quick interaction of what will happen rest on in the book, of how one word or one sentence or something would just trigger her to go right back to that night.
Yeah, or like shouting or like anything like that. She gets shaken.
And then I think it's the little girls who come wake her up.
Girls knock on her door. And
These girls were so cute.
So cute. I love them.
Yeah.
They ask her to make flower crowns.
Yes. Yeah, they came looking for their uncle, but then decided to come and meet with them and, yeah, make some cute little flower crowns.
And then Grant shows up when they're making the crowns, and Lark invites her to Ace's breakfast barbecue that evening.
That's fine. So, so this interaction was so funny. So then, yeah, he comes up and then, so starts talking about it. And then I think he says, haven't seen you in a while. And she goes, I haven't heard you in a while either. Immediately be like, I know what happened. I know that you know, which is so funny.
So funny.
Oh, goodness. And yes, dinner.
Yeah, and then at the dinner, Grant is already like feeling jealous about Lincoln, like flirting with her. I was like, okay.
Well, of course she's good looking.
Yeah.
Lincoln's single.
Yeah.
You're single. Of course all the brothers are going to be interested in her.
Exactly.
Like, come on.
And then he just like starts interrogating her.
Yes.
Wanting to know like where she's from, like what she did in the past. It's like, okay.
Well, I think it's a very, I don't blame them for
I don't
wanting to
blame
know.
him either, but
Because you think Atticus would have been like, okay, clearly no one needs to know about you.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just come with her, be like, okay, hey, when it comes to my brothers, let's just make up a story.
Yeah.
So then they don't want to get involved.
Exactly.
What you're doing.
Help her out a little bit.
Yeah.
Like so that they're all on the same page.
Yes.
Like, yeah, I felt bad for her. Because, like, she's, like, tripping and stumbling over her words and...
Yeah, she clearly is having a hard time because this is her first time in witness protection. It's not like she's been in this for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, she's not going to be this some mass manipulator and liar and really know how to make sure no one finds out what happens. Because there's still an investigation going on.
Exactly. And that's the thing, too, about Grant was, like, he was so, like... bent on her being like a liar and she's hiding something.
Yeah, like the whole can't understand he's a cop.
I get it too, but damn, what? What's up?
Can you? There's just a girl coming around. Can you just be happy? You got some good eye candy looking at?
Exactly.
Like, why do you gotta think she has an ulterior motive?
Exactly.
I don't know, but he's a former cop.
Exactly.
He can't help himself. Yes, so they're all having dinner. He keeps trying to grill her. The other brothers are trying to like kind of move around.
Yeah,
it.
like kind of leave her alone. Grizz is like, oh, pass the biscuits.
Yeah, exactly. And then like, the little girls are like, when sometimes kids can't help themselves, and they're like, "Oh, she was fired from her last job."
Yeah.
She's like, "What the heck, that child?"
Yeah, because she told them she used to be a florist in high school.
Like these little kids always do that
girls.
for sure, though.
So cute.
This is where it kind of gets into like her description, because at first we don't really have a description of too much of her body, or like just herself. But I don't know why she brings this up, because my body is curvier, which is ideal for burlesque. Plus, it goes good at reading a crowd. Oh, because it brings up the speakeasy, I think.
Yeah, the speakeasy yeah, that's right.
I was a good tease.
I know, at a family dinner.
I know,
with
these
little inappropriate girlfriends.
Little kids here?
My body's perfect for it. Like, obviously, she was, like, saying that for Grant, but...
And I love how, like, Grizz is the old man who can, like, anticipate everything. And he just knows that... Grizz knows that Grant's, like, liking her. So he's, like, smirking across the table at him.
Exactly.
I thought it was so funny.
So funny.
He's getting, like, annoyed. He's getting annoyed. Yes, so Grizz immediately, like, what are you doing? Like, why are you all up in this girl's business, being, like, at her? And then Lincoln's like, what the heck is up with you? And then he goes, you want to keep me out of the loop, that's fine. But then I'm going to get answers to things. I look back at her pacing aside, or from people who don't sit right with me. What do you mean she doesn't sit right with you?
I know. You're obviously attracted to her.
Yeah. Like,
Get
why?
outta here.
Why are you becoming such a dick all of a sudden?
Exactly.
Like, you're hiding things from me. They don't know her just as much as you.
Exactly. She just showed up.
Yeah.
Like, relax. And then Lainey's kind of doing like she's hosting like this event for the Woman in Whiskey, but I guess she like had messed up some of the tastings, and she felt really bad about it.
That'd be so intimidating. You're not really a person who knows much about bourbon, and then they're like, hey, just talk about the bourbon in the notes. And it kind of goes into a little bit of like, there's always like little flashbacks, which I really appreciate from the author.
Yeah.
Of like what happened.
Yeah.
Because again, something else triggers her.
Exactly.
The word storage.
Yeah.
And then like kind of brings her back to New York and what happened, and her asking Bay, the agent, if she's in any danger. And then Bass just tells her that it isn't wrapped up. The truth makes you vulnerable. It is best in your interest to keep it to yourself. Lies will keep you safe.
Yeah, exactly.
So just more of a reason as to why she's not telling anybody who she is really, and why she's there.
So yeah, she goes on a walk to the horse stables, and there's a bit of a thunderstorm happening.
Yes, cool. I love thunderstorms.
Yeah, but she gets freaked out. This part was so cute.
It was really cute. That
This is the first time we kind of saw a softer side to Grant.
Yeah.
Right?
And immediately it is understanding and can tell that she's having a panic attack.
Yeah.
Which it could be really hard seeing someone having a panic attack, that they're
definitely.
even having one.
Yeah.
And it's really cute how he was just like telling her to close her mouth, breathe through your nose, which was, I really like it.
Yeah, so cute.
Yeah, she's hanging out with Hadley. Hadley, we know, is like, magnetic and charming, and people really like gravitate towards her. And then it kind of goes in again to like the whole curse thing.
Yes.
I think it's bullshit, but every dumbass in this town has been force-fed the idea that foxmen are cursed. And then it goes into Grizz lost his wife shortly after Ace was born. And then Ace never married Lincoln, and she gets upset about his wife Olivia,
Yeah.
who passed away too. And then she had an aneurysm.
Yeah. So sad. I think it was like a year after Fiona died, too.
It's so messed
So
up.
sad.
All of it has me anxious to grasp how Grant factors into it if he's been cursed in the same way. Because he's had a loss too, so she's already thinking like, you can already tell that she's really liking Grant.
Yeah. And I think Hadley even says that, right? Like, don't fuck him over. Yeah.
And immediately goes into a guy who's been a little too pushy with her.
Yes.
Like, hey girlie, you new around here?
Yeah, was again.
You're a pretty thing, aren't you? Ew.
Yeah, creepy.
Pretty thing, aren't you?
Yeah, it's was. This guy is like so creepy.
And Hadley goes into defensive mode. Like,
Yeah.
she's out of your league, Waz.
Yeah.
Leave her alone.
Exactly.
And then he goes into like, you don't need to remind her we used to play together.
I know.
And she goes, we never played together, Waz. You tried to fuck me. We both know how that ended.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Creepo.
Oh, it says, you playing for the other team now? And she goes, I have always been on the girls' team.
I love Hadley.
And then you find out that like that Waz,
I don't know. Was.
and
One
that
of
he
the
runs
two.
a business. What is Waz?
Yeah,
run a
he works
business?
with her dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Hadley's dad,
I don't
right?
think it really goes into detail like what exactly he does, but
No, just my dad's got a bunch of guys working for him. Waz handles a good portion of the business. He's a shit stirrer, plain and simple. But yeah, I don't think it goes into exactly what he does. And then it goes into Grant, who's having a flashback too of the night he found Fiona.
Yeah. He used to get these nightmares a lot, but they've kind of slowed down a bit.
Talks about how he found her, in the stables. Like he couldn't stay quiet because he was hearing her having a panic attack, even though there's like lightning.
And then Lainey.
Hadley's Camaro.
Yes,
comes and
Lainey
drops her
shows up. And she's kind of tipsy after having drinks.
But like when he goes, so he sees her.
Yeah.
He was like, what is about her? My dick is slapping me in the leg with the obvious answer. No dick is slapping in your pants, okay?
Yeah, like
no
that.
dick is just like, stop.
That happens. Like, she talks about that quite a bit in this book. Like his cock twitching.
Like, twitching I can see, but slaps? You want to tell us like it's that long? Okay.
Okay.
And then she's having a hard time like getting into her place.
Yeah, she can't find her key. So she has to go over.
And he's like, lock yourself out?
Honey. Her thighs squeezed together.
Descriptions, man.
Oh, man.
But yeah, their interaction is like so cute. I like it.
it.
And then he's like, yeah, how's Hadley Summer's new drink menu? And she goes, too good.
And then
You keep looking at me like that, cowboy, and I'll get the wrong idea.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
And then she starts like saying some stuff she shouldn't about B. Harper and
Oh yeah, no, she also talks about like how she was gonna walk home from Midnight Proof.
and he's like, are you crazy?
And then she goes, oh, well, there's a guy, and she tells him about Waz.
Yeah.
So already he's like on alert. Like,
On high alert
who's
about
been
him.
messing with you?
Yep.
And then she was like, Bay Harper?
Yep.
And then he's like, are you talking about the U.S. Marshal? And she doesn't realize what she's saying.
And then she's like, oh, so tired. Da, da, da.
Pretends to
Just
sleep.
change the subject.
It's cute.
Yeah, she pretends to sleep. And then he plops her into the friggin' horse trough.
You're going to get wet if you don't answer my question. Everyone's like, what are you talking about? Get wet from where, boy? Threatening me with a good time, cowboy.
Yeah.
And throws the horse trough. So that's like where they drink water, eh?
Yeah.
Like that's
It's like
just
a big
tub. How
like
dirty
thing.
could
Like,
that be from their mouth?
gross.
Are you
All
going
this
to waterboard
grass.
me now?
All this grass. Like, no.
That is so disgusting. Her nipples are hard poking through.
So funny.
Yeah, their interaction, their flirty banter.
Yeah,
is
I love it.
nothing else.
Yeah.
He goes, be a gentleman and give me your shirt. I laugh. I'm almost as wet as you are. This like is so dirty.
So dirty.
So dirty.
Yeah, they talk like this quite often too, the dirty talk. Which is like crazy for people who are like just met. I don't know.
Yeah, well, like, you're 30-something-year-old people.
Yeah.
You find someone attractive, you're just gonna go for it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It's funny.
And Lainey, I call after. When she turns, I toss the spare key for her place. You know I'm not going to let this go, right? She catches it with a smirk. Neither am I, cowboy. I snort a small laugh to myself, the ridiculous nickname. Turning around, and she yells over her shoulder, and I'd be disappointed if you did. They're cute.
So cute. I love it.
I enjoy this book of the whole straightforward. I find you attractive, but we're not going to really go there. This back and forth.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it. Yeah, I think that's what like kept me going the whole time.
Yeah, I agree.
Cute little banter.
And goes into Grant, who, now knows about Bay.
Yes.
The last time Bay, Harper decided to wrestle shit up in this town, people ended up sorts and dead. As soon as I say I regret it, I stopped being angry at Fiona for going out on that call. I'm not even close to forgetting it. There are 3 girls who've gone missing in this county in the last 6 months. Not a single person is asking one question they should be. And that was Fiona. So it goes into like a
flashback with him and Fiona.
Yeah. About how they starting about missing girls. They need to figure out what was happening.
Yep.
And then, Grant's talking to Grizz about like what's Lainey's story, and Grizz goes, I think the story needs to come from her.
Yeah. Like stop asking questions, pretty much.
Yeah. But he is in the dark about something that's going on.
Yeah.
So
I feel like they should have just told him.
Yeah.
Like he used to be a cop. Like I'm sure he would have understood. Like
yeah, the witness protection program, I think already you kind of messed up the situation of telling Atticus what it was about.
Exactly.
So then, I think they should have just all told Atticus' brothers, like, hey, she's witness protection.
Then they're all on the same page.
Yeah.
Like,
Just tell her that she's witness protection.
Yeah.
We're trying to keep her safe.
Yeah.
Don't ask any fucking questions.
Yeah, exactly.
So
leave it at that.
Yeah, and because Bane knows that there's a former cop in this house.
But he, like, makes it seem like she's, like, the bad guy.
Yeah.
Like, what did she do? Like, like she's the monster, but I'm like, hey, like...
Immediately think there's something bad with her.
Yeah,
and not giving...
that's the vibe I got from him. Like, he thought she did something bad, but I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Not thinking she's, like, a victim.
Yeah.
Totally. She goes into, I think it's the distillery, bumps into Grant. She's already understanding that she maybe told Grant too many things.
Yeah. They kind of start flirting, too, at this point. About, like, her sour gummy worms. Like, this girl's, like, obsessed with candy.
Yes. Talk about she's obsessed with sour gummies.
And licorice.
And they talk about, like, bourbon, why it's called bourbon.
Yeah, they kind of go into, like, how they make it and all that. I think they're at, like, a meeting or something.
Yeah, I think they're just chit-chatting. But then, of course, it goes into this more, like, naughty talk.
Yeah.
Where how bourbon is, like, made. It says we fire the barrels. We fire them up, get them nice and wet. It makes the wood relax. And then we fire them up again to get them exactly the right shape. I swallow, my throat grows dry as my pulse rate ticks higher. Someone behind me shouts, sounds like edging.
And he's like looking at Lainey the whole time.
And then that's how finally they get each other's number.
Yes.
Texting.
No, I think he just like got her number, like from...
Yes. No.
He was like, how the hell did you get my number?
Yeah, and he's like, you used to be a cop, remember? So, but it's cute.
So cute.
Sounds a little desperate just to impress a girl. Is that what I'm doing? I have no idea what you're doing, cowboy, but I'm not going to let this go.
So cute.
And then it goes into a poker game.
He's there with the boys playing poker.
And then
Lainey shows up.
Yeah, this has to be at the bar, right?
It's like Hooch's, I think, that restaurant.
Oh, okay.
that he meets up with Fiona's father every week.
Oh, yeah, so
and
it's
Marla's
not...
like the server.
Okay, there we go.
And she won't serve Lainey because they don't serve out-of-towners. Like, all you can get is water. I'm like, okay.
Interesting.
What kind of business model is
Well, yeah. Like, what are you talking about?
Because apparently they get a lot of tourists in this town. So it's like,
Well, that makes sense. It's a distiller.
Locals only.
People, have trips to certain places in a country to go to distilleries.
Yeah.
To try out liquor.
Exactly. Super weird. But yeah. Anyways, Grant walks up and is like, no, she's with me.
Yeah, she's
Which I
staying
thought
at
was super
the
cute.
Fox property, and of course everyone's like, "Oh, what does that mean? Let's go, honey, not your honey cowboy."
Again. This is like the 5th time.
I know this is when I was getting like too much, too much. And then she finds out like that all the guys he was playing poker with were people
Police officers.
Yeah.
Yeah. People on the force he used to work with. They were all retired.
Mm-hmm.
And then they invite her to play in the game.
Yes.
And she kicks their ass.
Yeah, unintentionally, obviously.
Yeah. And I think Grant's like looking for her tells, like when they're playing.
Somehow you're like an expert poker player of the liars now. And then like he opens her door, which is so cute.
Yeah.
He drives her, and then he's like, "Wait a second," and then he's like, "You wanted me to stay right here so you could open the door for me? It's a real thing." Yeah, Lenny, that's a real thing.
Cute.
Cute.
Love that. A good Southern gentleman.
Mm-hmm. And then ask about having a nightcap with each other.
Yeah.
And they ask if like I like to be friends.
Yeah.
And they chat about poker game. Lainey, there's no way that being your friend would ever be enough for me.
Mm-hmm. So cute. And then it's like the next day. Lainey's cooking up in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
She ran out of water, so she heads over to Grant's place.
More forced proximity things.
Proximity reactions.
Of course, there's a guest bathroom. They obviously have like huge houses.
Yeah.
There's, like a guest bathroom. You can go take a shower there.
Mm-hmm. And she brings over some baked goods.
And then it talks about her dad and how her dad passed away.
Yeah.
So apparently a stray bullet hit him above his bulletproof vest, and that's how he passed away. Because he was a cop too, so it's something her dad and Grant have in common.
Yes.
And then talks about Colorado, even though she's not from Colorado.
It's like, okay.
And then Lainey, and then Lark and Lily come, ask if she can do like a scavenger hunt with them, because I guess the boys are going to go do that.
Yep.
Asking if she can come. Mm-hmm. And at first, obviously, he's like, I don't want her to come. And then she's like, well, I got to come now.
Exactly. And Grant gets jealous again of flirting with her, and
gets mad that his brother's even thinking about wanting to like hook up with her.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, why would you care?
fair game.
Yeah. Like you see, like obviously Lincoln is, doesn't have a wife anymore. His kids are getting along with this new girl.
Yeah, they love her.
Yeah, of course he'd be interested in trying something with her.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
why not?
Yeah, you haven't claimed her.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just like brother banter.
Yeah.
And being like, who can get her first?
Exactly.
And then he already goes into like telling his brother, like, hey, we're adults. Who wouldn't have some sort of kind of baggage going on in their life? Like, and like totally good for Lincoln to be like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
Like, of course she has a past.
Exactly. Ace, you and me are like those luggage handlers at the airport, for fuck's sakes. You sure you're not trying to call dibs without actually calling dibs?
Mm-hmm. I was getting to really like Lincoln.
Yeah, I love Lincoln.
And like him and his interaction of being a dad, like I was really liking him.
Super cute.
Mm-hmm. So then, immediately Grant's like trying to nicely to like get his brother and like his nieces away.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
so
he wants to get her alone.
Yes. Yeah, he goes, the look in Lincoln's eye tells me he knows I just want to be alone with her.
Yeah.
They're so cute. They're so funny, these brothers. And they start walking, I think it's like nighttime, right?
Yeah.
Talks about, walking out at nighttime with no light pollution.
Yeah. and her friggin' flip-flop breaks.
Mm-hmm.
And he piggybacks her.
Oh, yeah. There's nothing about you that I can't handle. You remember how I tossed you into my horse trough, right? I don't let her answer that. Now get your fine ass over here and hop on.
Oh, damn.
Okay. But it is cute. Getting her little piggyback.
So
Their faces are really
cute.
close. Yeah. It was such a cute interactions.
And they head back to the distillery. And
then, yeah, immediately she goes, why didn't you tell me why? And he goes, why what? Why friends wouldn't be enough for you?
yeah.
I don't think it would be enough for me either. You guys, just get together.
Just do it already.
But then, yeah, it brings up the whole thing. There's an irrational part of me that believes in this fucking curse that follows my family, that I couldn't survive it again if it were true, that I let myself get lost in her, even just for a little while. I won't be the same.
Yeah.
But I'm bored of being cautious, tired of it, and damn it, do I want to kiss the woman I can't seem to stop thinking about.
I don't want complicated. I don't chase women. I don't like people who show up and crash into my life. I don't fall for strangers that are a pain in my ass.
Those are the best ones.
Right?
And then, yeah, Grizz is like, what's going on here?
Yeah, they do finally kiss, though. Right? At this point, they do have a steamy little kiss.
Yes.
Quick. Just a little taste.
Very, very quick. Yeah. And then Grizz
shows up.
Walks in. Well. Look like the two of you are awfully cozy.
So funny.
And then
Grizz takes Lainey back home after.
Oh yeah, he talks about how like he has this drink. What was it called? Like the whiskey stealer? Whiskey walks where is it? Oh yeah, what are you holding? He asks. And then he goes, they call this a whiskey thief. We use it when we want to just taste what's in the barrels. I guess probably like a little like cup or something.
Oh, yes.
And then she goes, taste anything good. Her eyes dart to mine for a beat. Yeah, honey, you taste more than good.
Oh my goodness.
They're so cute. I love when like people have like a conversation between the two of them.
Yeah, in front of someone else. I love that.
I love it.
So cute.
So finally they kissed. It was, even though it was quick, I still liked it.
I liked it too.
And finally,
and I like how it was just like a little taste.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
To keep you wanting more. Because I find like a lot of times like in romance novels, like it'll just be like, okay, bing, bang, boom, there we go, right?
Yeah.
But no, this was very good. She did a very good job at like wanting, like keeping you wanting more, right?
Yeah, like creating tension.
Yes.
Yeah. And then she goes into town, I think, because she says she wanted to get coffee. A flat white. Have you ever had a flat white?
No, never.
I feel like I've had one.
I was wondering like what it even was. Is it just like a kind of coffee? Like
I think
like the strength of a coffee?
No, I swear I've
Or
had
is it like a drink? Like a specialty drink?
Let's Google it because we have phones. A flat white is a coffee drink made with espresso and steamed milk.
Oh, okay.
Characterized by a higher ratio of espresso to milk compared to a latte, and a thinner layer of microfoam foam on top. I feel like
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like I've had one before.
I'd enjoy that.
Oh yeah, then she gets invited to like a book club.
Yes, Chris invites her to the book club that evening that he drove her home. Yes.
And this is where she gets
Poor girl.
to the book club, which is so funny about like this old man going to this book club of all these females.
All these women. What a player. I love him. I love Chris.
And then, yeah, we find out it was a short romance novella. It was quick and dirty. They're reading some dirty things at this book club.
And then her phone starts buzzing, and it's Grant asking how her foot is. She says, my foot is fine, but in the middle of book club, getting the stink eye from a leggy brunette for not paying attention.
Yeah, and then she's like, well, it's one of your exes? And he goes, she tried. And then she goes, jealous? Or he goes, jealous? He goes, are you flirting with me, cowboy? Depends on you. They're so cute.
So cute.
But yeah, going to a book club, which a book you haven't read.
Yeah, like I would just wait for like the next book.
Because what are you going to talk about with these people?
Exactly.
You're going to talk about a book that you're not talking about?
Yeah, like, okay, thanks. Yeah, I would have just been like, hey, no, I'll wait until the next book comes out. Like, what?
And then I think Bay calls her.
Mm-hmm.
And just like a quick check-in.
Yeah. Has anyone from the U.S. Marshal's office approached you? She said, I've only dealt with you, babe, no one else.
And then she calls her and be like, hey, what's going on? Because why would you just say that to me?
Yeah.
Like, because it is, you're like, hey, what's happening?
Yep. And she's in the bathroom alone.
And that's how we find out that the person who murdered that woman is a guy in
witness protection.
Crazy.
Like, what? Insane.
Which, how does that even happen? How does that work?
Yeah.
Somebody messed up. I don't know what it means in the long run. Everyone is keeping a tight lip on the whole thing. If anything feels off, you find Grant or Ace and call me. And then she's like, Grant knows? He knows what I'm doing here? I knew one of them would sink their teeth into you. But then, yeah, because we don't... So that's when we first find out that, Grant obviously knows now.
Yeah.
That she's in witness protection.
Which I didn't really mention.
No,
up to this point.
No.
Yeah. She's quite shaken from, like, hearing this news.
Well, yeah.
But then she hears the girls talking shit about her.
Yeah, girl gossip.
She's not some sweetheart she's pretending to be. Like, what was that patriarchal crap? Because she makes a comment.
About the book.
About the book.
Yes.
About how, like, a morally gray female is okay. Mm-hmm. You know?
Mm-hmm. How they only seem to be okay with boys. When it comes to a girl, they're more, like, judgy on her. Yeah, it talks about, and then they whisper of how, like, they wouldn't mind a ride on a Fox brother.
I like how she stands up for herself here.
Absolutely.
I really like that.
Yeah. Fiasco is my home too now. And if you want to spread rumors about me, then let me make sure you got them right. And then she explains, like, she's from Lane Young, from Colorado. Yeah. They're my friends.
They are my friends, except for Grant. You're right about that. He's...
That mouth of that man is quite delicious.
Damn! Love that.
And then tells him to fuck off for that fat comment. Because, yeah, they did obviously...
they called her chubby.
Like, what the fuck?
Like, okay, bitch.
Worst idea to invite her to this book club. It goes into they wanted to make an event for their 100-year anniversary of the company. He starts walking to his house.
Yeah. And Jules is kind of like freaking... Julep. The dog's kind of like freaking out. And he's like, oh, what's wrong? And he follows her. And Lainey's bathing in the horse trough.
Yeah, listening to Fleetwood Mac.
Eating candy and pizza. So random.
Yeah, it's... Okay, yeah, yes, it's so random.
Yeah.
Why would you want to be in the horse trough first off?
Bathing? Like... I don't think that's clean.
I don't think so.
And to be, like, completely naked, too.
We're not people who know about, like, horse troughs, but, like, you know, skinny dipping, drunk. Just, definitely waiting for Grant to come and find you.
Oh, yeah.
100% that's what you were doing.
Care to join me, cowboy? Mm-hmm. Looks a little cramped in there.
Honey. The whole honey and cowboy thing was getting so frustrating with me.
It's like, okay, guys. She's listening to music.
Yeah. Lainey, if I come any closer, I'm going to see a whole lot more of you than I should. Just more cute banter.
Yeah, they have a back and forth.
Should we pick up where we left off last night? Heck yes. Heck yes, you should. And then does she get out and that's when they start talking about the book club, or she's still in there?
Yeah, no, she gets out and he gives her a towel and
yeah,
she kind of starts opening up. Like, she's pretty upset about what had happened and
starts to get crying in front of him.
Yeah. He starts to comfort her.
Oh yeah, and that's where he finds out that she's fully naked, not just topless. That gets him going even more. And then it brings up how she really likes the Zoltar fortune teller machine. Really just kind of distracting of, something that you like compared to being upset about.
Exactly.
Goes into her first love when she was 16.
Yeah, this is where we find out who Philip is. Because I think it did mention Philip in, like, maybe the first or second chapter of Lainey. Yeah, she had said Philip's name, but, like, we didn't know who he was.
Oh, okay.
But then, yeah, she explains Philip was her first love, and then he moved away.
Oh, yeah, trying to give Grant a reason as to why she would leave Colorado.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, just talking about how, she became like the other woman
yeah,
to
exactly.
Philip, and how
she was planning his wedding.
Yeah. Oh, such a
Oof.
crazy thing.
Poor girl.
Yep. And then realizing that, like, she was gonna want to be with Philip, and then finding out that he just wanted, like, a one-night stand of, like, last hurrah.
Exactly.
That is so fucked up. Messed up. Like, I understand if, you were, like, someone, he's about to get married, realizing she's not the one, and then gets with you because he really loves you. Okay.
Yeah.
That's really cute. But for him to be like, I just wanted a one last night.
Thanks for that. And, like, she said it was so quick. Like,
yeah.
Wasn't enjoyable at all.
So mad.
She felt really ashamed of herself. It didn't even register that he had his hands down my pants, and I didn't even have a chance to register what was happening, much less enjoy it. He was already done.
Yeah.
He jerked himself off with 2 pumps and came on my leg.
Yeah, such a... Oh my God. Yeah,
brutal.
So a little sexual harassment.
Yeah, he never planned to leave her.
Yeah, that is so messed up.
He just wanted to cheat. And then she kind of says, I've never told anybody about that. And Grant says, I'm good with secrets.
It was nice letting him in a little bit more. That's obviously not the reason why you left where you left.
Exactly.
And then she wakes up with Julep in her room. Or his room. Or does she go back to her house?
She goes back to her house,
yeah.
I think. Does she, or was she... is she still at Grant's?
Yeah, because she asked, did you sleep here? So it's obviously her house.
That's right.
And then, wakes up and smells that he's made her coffee.
So sweet.
Cute. Again, morning cowboy. Can we stop with the cowboy?
I know.
Okay.
Getting a bit redundant here.
Yeah, it's getting too much. And because apparently, like, she didn't have a coffee pot that she would go to.
So she would go into town and get a coffee every morning, yeah.
And she finally admits to herself that she has a huge crush on Grant.
Yes.
Of course you do.
Talking with Hadley, she tells her that they finally kissed.
Then she talks about a throuple. There's no way that Mr. Tall, Dark, and Flirty isn't in a throuple.
Yeah, they're like spying on people with binoculars.
Oh, yeah. That's so funny.
Fun.
That was so funny. Oh, yeah, and then she, like, because she says, oh, it's so funny how she's like, well, if it was Lincoln, I would have known about it because he's total shit with secrets. And then she goes, it was Grant.
Yeah. Now, did Grant kiss you or did you kiss him?
More cute texting and flirting. Oh, yeah. They're like, I'll come by and look it up later. That's a shame. Cleaning up is the best part. Sex. Talks about how Hadley is single.
Yeah, not
I think from this point of the book, I was kind of thinking like maybe Hadley would be the next character we dive into for the next book. I don't know. I didn't look into it. But I was like, maybe it's her, maybe it's Lincoln.
Yeah, not a whole lot goes on. It's just them, like, chatting.
Asking if she can help at the midnight proof.
Yeah, she asked her to help her out. So, yeah, Lainey agrees to help out Hadley at the midnight proof. And this is, like, the part where Waz starts, like, harassing her while she's bartending.
Yep.
And she finally stands up for herself and sprays him with some water.
Yeah, I love that.
I love that too.
Yeah, because he was like, does it make your panties wet, honey, to show off like that?
Like, can you not?
Like, are these like creeps that forward?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
So creepy.
Yeah.
And Grant, like, sees this interaction. He's like, damn, that's my baby standing up for herself.
And I like how he's at first wasn't like gonna come over there
Yeah.
and do something.
Yeah.
He realized like she could like totally handle
She
herself.
can hold her own. Yeah. And Grant like gets fired up, and he meets Waz outside because the bouncer brings him outside. And this is when Waz says that little New York City girl, which Grant's like super confused because he thinks she's from Colorado, right?
Yes, because before that interaction he talks about Manhattan, New
Yeah.
York, which like I don't know. It was, I guess they're just using Waz as a plot point to make Grant be like, "What's going really on?"
Yeah.
But like, I don't think
Like, how does he know about her, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then Grant punches him in the face, breaks his nose. The cops show up and take him away. And this is where he notices Dell at Hooch's, and he's all like confused because it's not their usual night that they meet for dinner. And it's Fiona's birthday, and he feels like super guilty because this is the first time he did forget, right?
Yeah.
So
We also find out that like, you know, we talked about this before where it was a secret, right? But then even his brothers didn't know that he
Yeah.
was with her.
Yeah.
Which that's just a crazy thing. Like, I understand you guys kept it a secret and we find out why later on.
Yeah.
But for even like your brothers to not know you had someone.
Yeah.
And then once she was, you know, murdered immediately, I don't know, such a weird.
Yeah. So yeah, he's been too caught up with Lainey. They sit and chat about memories of Fiona. And then he also asked Dell at this point if he has any favors he can call in.
Yes.
He's trying to find out more info about Lainey being in witness protection. And then it's kind of like the next day, and Lainey's at the fair. She's been texting Grant, but he hasn't been responding.
And at this point, we find out she's been there for just a month now. Yep, no response to texts. Clearly, we're like, he's trying to push her away.
Yeah.
He's trying not to.
Very obvious.
Yeah.
Well, then he shows up.
And just acts really cold to her. Like, can you just be a man?
Yeah.
Why do you have to, like, be like that to someone?
Exactly.
But we get why. It's just, I just feel so bad, like, being in her position of, like, someone you're flirting with, also just being,
And then
like,
he's
kind of,
like, shuts her out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't like it.
And Grant kind of walks off with Lark and Lily, and Lincoln kind of tells Lainey not to worry that Grant likes her, but he may be working through something. He kind of gets closed off when he's trying to work through something. Then Lainey goes to meet Hadley at the boutique tent to pick out an outfit for the evening.
So they're going to be doing, like, a July 4th type of?
Yeah, it's like July 4th weekend.
Yeah.
Tons of festivities. And Lainey and Hadley are all dressed up, drinking, and ready to dance. And this is kind of where we first get a glimpse of, like, Ace and Hadley's relationship.
Yes.
Because they spot Ace with some girl, and Lainey tries to get Hadley to admit she likes him, and she doesn't respond at all.
And the interactions through this book of how, like, she gets him riled up.
Yeah.
Calls him daddy.
Daddy.
You know what I wear, daddy? It's
Yeah.
so funny.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think, like, I haven't looked into it, but I think they are the next book.
Ooh, I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that.
And then Lainey notices Grizz on stage playing the accordion, and he calls up Grant to play the harmonica. I was like, oh, that's so cute.
So cute.
Lainey's all hot and bothered seeing him walk on the stage. And then they head to the dance floor to dance.
Yes. Yep, I'm about to go there. Oh, yeah, so they go and dance. But then I like how Lincoln was trying to push his brother of being like, well, I want to go out there and dance with that beautiful woman. Like, he just knows he's pushing him.
Yeah.
I love it.
He knows, like, Grant knows it's unfair to Lainey, but, like, he doesn't know how to really deal with it. Like, he already feels so guilty for almost missing Fiona's birthday.
When he forgot, like, he even opened up to Lincoln.
Yeah.
Being like, you know, I forgot it was Fee's birthday.
Exactly.
And then he goes, Jesus, Grant, you think remembering someone means you have to stop living? I don't know when you decided that was the rule. I'll tell you right now. If Fiona or Olivia were standing here and heard that you paused your life after they lost theirs, they'd fucking slap you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you don't have to choose. You loved someone, but you're still here. You can do whatever you want. You're a big boy now. So yeah, it was a cute interaction between brothers.
Totally.
Just being like, just go out there and get the girl, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Live
if he's
your
not,
life.
he's going to.
Yeah. And then Dell shows up and tells Grant that his girl is a nobody. There is no Lainey Young born in Colorado in the last 50 years. Tells him he's not going to get any answers unless they are directly from her if she's in the witness protection program.
Yes. Yes.
And then Lainey's all alone on the dance floor.
And then, he slides up into her.
Yeah.
And she's like, you disappeared on me. He goes, I know. She goes, why? He's like, you scare me, woman. Since the moment you showed up, I felt like I couldn't catch my breath. I've forgotten about the promises I made to myself. To other people, it's shaken up every damn thing I've tried to keep settled. Okay, bug. Yeah, I really think it's cute.
So cute. And then they rush off the dance floor and he tells her no more lies.
Yeah.
And they
But
share
before-
their
okay.
second kiss.
But before that, I think they're still on the dance floor. And then he's just like telling her to shut up so he can finish his thing.
Yeah.
And then she goes, "Don't call me honey." I don't get that. Anyways, and then he goes, "Why, my little liar? Does it make your pussy tickle?"
I know, like, went straight into it. I was like, whoa. Like, he's just, like, opening up to her, and then it's, like, all goes into dirty talk. Yes. All of a sudden, I was like, oh, damn, okay.
It was such a weird, like, immediate reaction. I don't know. And then, they go into, like, I know your real name isn't Lainey Young. I know we're not from Colorado and that you're hiding something. And then, they get really, really close and she goes, everyone can see it. And then, there's like, I don't give a shit who you were, Lainey. The only thing that matters is the woman dancing with me right now.
So cute.
Yeah, they're so cute. Love that whole interaction.
Love that.
And then the fireworks start.
Yes.
And
Grant's gotta head home because Julep's like terrified of fireworks.
And she's like, I'll go with you.
Yeah. But then like he doesn't want to leave together. So she gets Hadley to give her a ride home.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, like Grant goes up to Ace and he's like, oh, I gotta head out.
Yeah.
And he notices Ace is like super pissed and Hadley's there with him. This is also where you can kind of feel the tension between those two as well, right?
Yes.
And Hadley's like, oh, Lainey, do you want to go get some fried dough? And then they leave.
And then he did the random like check-ins with Bae. I just kind of found strange.
I know.
Like the constant like, hey, you good?
You good?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Like, it's such a weird, I don't know. Obviously, this is like a fantasy of what witness protection probably is. It's not real. It's just weird.
Yeah. Just like the timing of it. Yeah.
And I like how Hadley pulls her up to Grant's driveway.
Drops her off right at it. Saving you the steps, girl.
I love it. That is so cute.
Yeah.
And then walks over to look wearing earmuffs.
So cute.
Aww.
Yeah. And then he kind of explains like why he wanted to leave separately. He just didn't want any more rumors from Grizz's girls. Is what he called them. Apparently Grizz sleeps with the whole book club.
That's so funny.
So cute.
Just sleeps
Little playa. He uses the curse to his advantage.
So funny. Yeah. Oh, you curse. I can't be with you. And just sleeps with the next woman.
Little player.
Such a like old man.
And then he shows her his own personal little distillery he has in his house where he's like batching his own bourbon. And then he lets her taste it. And they get busy. Busy with the bourbon.
I'm still thirsty, honey. Yeah, so they use bourbon in their sex.
Yeah, this is like the first time. Which is like we're already like what 60% of the way through the book at this point. And
yes,
just getting busy now. So I was like, oh wow.
Yes, and it does not hold up. It goes into detail.
Yeah, it's spicy.
It just get all sticky from the bourbon. I could just imagine how sticky you're gonna be.
Like, oh my.
So, but also how drunk you're gonna be, and how what's the word I'm thinking of? Like. It's strong. How strong that liquid is. They just keep drinking it. Like, oof.
No, thank you.
Hammered.
Yeah, and then Grant also says he's falling for her at this point. He's like, how could I not fall for you?
Yeah, like I just plan to show you the lofted space. We can watch the fireworks. We had our own fireworks in here. Yeah, just more really cute and them opening up and finally.
And they do it again and again and again.
And then we finally he hasn't been with someone for over 5 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Mans was deprived.
So no wonder the guy was like jerking himself off in the kitchen because
Exactly.
5 years?
Damn.
And yeah, more sexy time.
Yeah, they do it again and again and again. And then the next morning, Grant opens up about losing his parents in a car accident, which we didn't know.
No, I did not know they lost their parents. And they were not, he was 9.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
And Lainey opens up about not knowing her mom and her dad raising her.
Yeah.
She makes him breakfast and he brings her coffee. And he asks her to be his date for Ace's birthday party.
So cute.
And they get freaky all over again.
More freakiness. 5 years, and this man wants it every other couple hours.
Like, damn.
But yeah, I was like, finally, 60% of the way through, finally, they're together. Let's get this going.
So yeah, they're just enjoying each other's company, relaxing, having a lazy day. He's helping her paint her toes.
Cute.
And he finally asks if she's in any more danger, and she said, "We said no more lies, remember?" And then it's the night of Ace's birthday party.
Oh yeah.
Grant is there with his brothers, and Lainey's bartending. Everyone's having a good time, and then fucking Philip shows up. I'm like, how did she even know she was there?
Yeah, like just randomly.
So random. Like,
bachelor parties happens to be in a town that has a brewery, the distillery, sorry?
Yeah, I was like, what are the chances? Fucking Philip.
Yeah, of course. Why else would they have to bring him up previously?
Yeah. Like, what? What are the chances? Yeah. Lainey is clearly upset and tells him, like, forget about me.
Yeah.
Don't come back here.
And he's like asking her, like, you just disappeared. Where did you go? And then he goes, this between us. What do you mean fucking this between us? What are you talking about?
Okay, Philip.
And she's like, isn't this your bachelor trip? Like, go back to your life. Go back to getting married. Like, leave me alone. He's like, you don't mean that. What the fuck is with this guy?
Okay, Philip. And then I like how Grant, like, makes sure he leaves and, like, threatens to tell the company.
Yes.
And his father-in-law that he's a cheater. Don't ever come back. Forget about her.
Yeah. I like it was just, like, with words and not just, like, physical violence. It means more.
Exactly. And they get freaky in Lee's office.
Yes! Oh my God.
Like, oh,
Damn, I want you. Make me messy.
Okay.
More highly to clean up their mess.
Yeah. It's like, damn. And then they leave the party.
Yeah. Take me home, cowboy. Yeah. And it just talks about how she only has a couple pictures to remember her mother by.
She's having a flashback of the night she discovered that woman.
Yes.
And she's looking at old trinkets, and the woman screams, and she hears a man say, "You're mine, pretty thief."
Yeah, because she's in like a... What's it like?
A storage unit.
Thank you. Yeah.
But it was just a nightmare. She thinks seeing Philip has triggered them, but like Philip's not in the nightmare, so she's super confused by it all.
And wakes up next to Grant. Right? And he's like immediately like, do you have like a bad dream?
Yeah.
Like, you okay?
It's just a nightmare. And then he's like, oh, well, I know just the trick. Teaches her how to box to relieve the stress, right?
Well, you know, I get it.
Yeah.
So it's what he uses, you know?
Yeah.
So he's just trying to connect.
Good outlet.
Yeah.
Lainey's frustrated with her situation.
Yeah, we said no more lies, but my secret is one that has to be kept, no matter what. No matter what happens with us, it's one that could put him in as much danger for knowing as I'm living for it. And so immediately when this like inner dialogue brought up, I was like, oh no, is she gonna leave? Like, is she gonna be like, can't be with you?
Yeah. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, immediately that's what I was starting to think.
And then this is when she finally tells him what happened. What she saw and why she's in danger.
But I think I would have done the same thing with her too. Like, you know, like,
Oh, totally. Okay, like enough's enough.
yeah, I'm going to tell you. I don't want to keep lying.
Obviously,
Yeah.
like I would have done it a long time ago.
Well, he already knows. He already knows your name is not Lainey Young. He knows you're
Yeah.
not from Colorado.
Exactly.
Just you might as well say
Yeah.
it.
Cat's out of the bag. And he promises to keep her safe.
Yep.
So cute.
Yeah, I was afraid I couldn't do it. I had one family once. I won't allow that to happen again, no matter what. So you already know that something's starting to build up for something's going to happen in this book.
Yes.
That they're going to go fishing.
Yeah, Grant and Grizz take Lainey fishing.
Cute. And then, yeah, it goes into like a flashback of Grant when he was younger with Grizz telling him, you know, when
Them fishing.
Grizz took him on a fishing
Yeah.
trip when they were little boys. About how you'll meet someone.
Just like Nana.
Don't care if it was a man or a woman, but having someone. Cute.
So cute. Lost my place here.
And then...
And then Ace shows up at Lainey's house the next day. She's cooking some baked goods, and he offers her to stay for good.
Yeah.
And offers for her to do like wedding events there at the
Distillery.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's such a
Which I
cute...
thought was cute because that was
Yeah.
like her previous career.
Yeah.
And then she gets a text from B.
Yeah, call me. Oh, God.
I guess Grant poking around has set off alarm bells, and B is worried for their safety. Lainey's all mad at Grant.
Yes, like immediately she has to go and confront him. Like, before, baby, I knew you were tangled in something the second you mumbled Bay's name. And then, yeah, he immediately goes, like, shit. And she goes, damn it, why didn't I tell him sooner? Of course he's going to look around. He's a cop. Was a cop.
Like, obviously you should have told him sooner.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you know, this is a weird situation.
yeah.
And then she's like, just don't talk to me right now.
Yeah,
Like,
she
like,
wants
leave
to
me
be like
alone.
left alone.
Yeah.
And then he runs to Ace and is kind of like trying to figure out like what to do. He's like, can I take my share of the company and cash out basically in case we need to leave? Because if Lainey has to leave, he wants to go with her.
Yeah, he
Which
doesn't
was
want to leave her
so
alone.
sweet.
Like, yeah, which is such a crazy thing. Like, hey, give me my money. I want to go with her. Like,
yeah.
oof.
But his brothers and Grizz are super supportive. And he passes a note to Grizz at this point. I think it was like asking for his Nana's ring.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because Grizz is like, she would have wanted her to have it. So sweet.
Yeah. And then tells her, I love you.
Yeah.
I'm in love with you.
Lainey sneaks into his bed later on and he apologizes. Tells her he's in love with her. And Lainey says she's in love with him too.
Yeah. Oh, it's cute.
They make love.
Here in the decoration, as he draws circles along my wrist. I want to believe it because I feel it too. You're in love with me. So, like, I was already feeling like maybe she's going to try and leave because the way this interaction was happening.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, oh no, what's going to happen? But yeah, finally, they told each other they love each other.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know it's quick. You know,
Yeah.
it's been like less than 2 months.
Yeah.
But you know.
But I mean, they're like together every day almost.
Yeah.
They live right across from each other. Like,
Yeah. And I think when you're at a certain age, you're mature enough to know when
know
you really
the difference. Yeah.
So it
definitely.
doesn't seem odd to me.
Yeah.
Because they're not like teenagers, okay? Teenagers would be like, okay, you guys,
Relax.
relax.
Exactly. And then he also opens up to her about the Fox brother curse and how all the women they're involved with pass away. And he also opens up to her about Fiona because he had never told her about that at this point.
No.
Yeah.
And he's starting to feel like her talking is like saying like a goodbye. Like he's already saying that. Mm-hmm. And then he asks her to marry her.
I know. Because that's the only way they'll be able to leave together.
Yeah, because in witness protection, like married couple can go together. Yeah. Marry me if you need to leave. They'll allow me to come with you if we're married. I did not expect that.
I know, me neither. I was
damn. Yeah, and then she's like, how can you say that? Like, you barely know me. This is your family. You're just going to leave all of them for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, my family will always be my family no matter where I am. I love them and they love me, but you're wrong about my life, honey. I've been treading water, wasting time, trying to keep people away, but but I've only just started living again. This woman who has no filter, calls me cowboy, is the person I want to do life with. I do not need more time to tell me something I've already know.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
So cute. And Lainey agrees to marry him. And then he takes her to a special spot.
Yeah.
Where he's been making his own special bourbon and like a waterfall.
Which is like really hard for me to picture.
I know, me too. I was like, is it in the waterfall or
Like there's a cave under the
around
waterfall?
the waterfall?
Yeah, how does this work? How do you get the
know.
barrels there? Like,
I know. Yeah, so Lainey's just like shocked, like, oh my god, you want to leave all of this behind just for me kind of thing. Super cute. And then he made her a little memory box for new memories. I was like, oh, so cute.
We love a man who listens.
Yes.
Yep, the dried chamomile, purple cornflower. The same ones she's wove in her hair with lark and lily, a few crystals. Like, oh my god, this man is like so cute.
Grant, okay.
Yep, I love it. And then, yeah, shows it her Nana's ring.
The Nana's ring is in the box and he proposes.
Yeah, you'll be safe with me too, cowboy. Yeah, I love them.
So cute. And then they jump off the waterfall together.
And then already the little girls know.
Yeah, they go back and the little girls are like, oh my god, you're marrying our Uncle Grant.
Yep.
So cute. And basically, like, all the family's there. But B has showed up.
Yes.
And this is where we find out B is Fiona's estranged mother. Which I was like, okay.
Yeah. Well, what did you think about that whole how they were connected situation?
I mean, it wasn't like, oh my god. Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't really find it even necessary.
Yeah, I don't, like, I understand there needed to be a reason for why would they choose the Fox family. But to make it Fiona's mom?
Yeah. Like, they could have just been, like, you know, old family friends or something. I don't know. I just found it a little weird.
Yeah, trying to, like, tie up two
things. Yeah.
And then...
But that's why B's so, like, yeah, this is where we find out.
Yeah. And then she was like, you know, why here? What's going on? Because I owe her.
Yeah,
And then, like, owe her, oh me, linking Chinaman's, what do you mean? She stopped the person who killed Fiona. When some things are like just too tied up into like a neat little bow, I was like, why?
What are the chances?
Like, that's fine, okay,
Yeah.
but then to make her be and then Fiona's mom,
Yeah,
like,
that part wasn't necessary. Her being Fiona's mom wasn't necessary for me.
Yeah, like it's just too much connections here.
Like, that's a good tie-in that the killer was Fiona's killer. Like, that's a good tie-in, but yeah, her being Fiona's mom, I just didn't, find it necessary. And then she also explains that the killer was also in witness protection program. That's how he'd gotten away with it for so long. He was a bookkeeper for a few crime families in New York and Chicago and helped put a lot of people away. She believes they let him go in order to keep the crime families in jail. And she's been unable to track him down.
Yeah, that was wild, and that's why they were letting him, you know, you can get away with his things. Yeah. Because they needed him alive.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then Wolby's like, well, hey, look, I'm coming. Like, so Grant was like, hey, look, I'm coming. Like, no, it's not it is happening, and we're bringing a dog too.
We're bringing the dog. And then he goes to meet up with Dell for one last dinner before he has to leave, because I think they only have 2 days left at this point.
Which... I really like this interaction between Dell and Grant of their whole you know.
Because Grant feels super guilty, right? Like, he loved his daughter so much, but wasn't able to get to her in time and just feels so much guilt.
Especially more guilty of, like, no one knew. It was all like a secret. And then,
And then the killer shows up.
I know. Somehow,
okay.
somehow they just realize, like, hey, this is guy here looking. Oh, he's the killer.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
He's asking for Eleni. He's calling her his sister. And
Yes. And then he texts Bay. He's here. He just left. And then tries to get a hold of her.
Yeah, but is
tells the
unable
dog to go get a hold of her.
Yeah,
Like,
Julep, go.
protect.
And Lainey's with Ace, checking out places for like wedding venues and stuff like that, where they could hold them, hold the wedding receptions and stuff like that.
Tells them, you're trespassing. This is a private property, no solicitors.
Oh yes,
I'm just looking for something I misplaced. Thought you might be able to help me find it, Mr. Fox. And then he gets shot.
And then he shoots Grant.
In the thigh.
He goes searching for Lainey.
And then he punches him. I'm going to ask for time. Where is she? Or like, where? Go fuck yourself. And then, yep. And then everything goes black. I knew he wasn't going to die.
No, I know.
You
It's
know?
pretty obvious.
Yeah. Yeah, Lainey's with Ace, talking about like what they can do for the wedding, what they can use for this distillery for the wedding, and how they're going to set up for weddings.
Yep.
And they have a little chat back and forth, and
Ace leaves. He's got to bring the horse back to the stable. But Julep runs up, alerting her.
you took my last little plaything. Ew.
And the killer catches up to her. They're in like the distillery part.
Yep. They're trying to like hide.
Yeah.
And Julep hides with them, and she's trying to like keep the dog quiet.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like, I understand this dog's smart,
Yeah.
but would a dog really like, keep quiet?
Yeah,
Be quiet?
no. And
I know.
especially because it's like a canine dog. It's meant to attack people who have guns and stuff like that. So
Yeah. So that's kind of unbelievable in the story, but
but yeah, there's a little bit of a tussle between the two. The gun goes off.
yeah, and then
He
I guess
gets bit by a snake, I think. He gets bit by a snake.
yes,
That's
he
when
can't feel he can't feel his leg.
Feel his leg.
Yeah, and then the gun goes off, and then I guess because of all the alcohol, it starts to it's like a fire.
Huge fire, and he kicked Julep. I was like, God damn
Yeah, I
it,
know.
Julep better not die, or I'm gonna be really
I
mad.
was so worried the dog was gonna
I
die.
know. But he just kicked her and injured her back leg. So Lainey picks her up and takes her.
Then Grant shows up, like, we need to move. She's like, Julep's hurt. Take her. And they start to get out of there. And then she realizes that like Grant, is shot too.
Yes.
And then, Grant feels upset that he couldn't get there in time, and she's like, it's okay. Julep found me. Like, she helped me.
Yeah, Julep saved the day. It took 4 days for the fire to burn out. Like, holy shit.
Boy, hey, all of that.
Yeah, all that bourbon.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like,
your whole company is just, like, gone.
yes. Like, what gives you guys, every single person, a job here? Like,
it's craziness.
and then 4 days for a fire. That's wild.
Insane.
And then, talks about how Julep saved him. Then there was the rattlesnake, and he like whispers against her, my wife. She goes, almost.
So cute.
Yeah. And then talks about them getting married. She's like, you plan to marry him? Just remember, the next time life gets hard, or if you're feeling like memories of the shit you survived might swallow you, you're a badass, Lainey. You can do hard things.
So cute.
And then Bay leaves. And then, he tells and shows his brothers and his family
His
about
secret stash. 250 barrels.
like, and I still couldn't grasp my brain around how you did that. I know he like explained
how
it.
big was this cave?
There's a quad with a trailer.
Yeah.
Like, no one noticed you doing this.
I know.
I understand the property's big,
Yeah.
but like, they're like, what are you doing?
And
with
like,
this?
how did he have so much?
Yeah,
I was
like, how does that work?
Yeah.
And they didn't realize you were taking all of their inventory
Yeah.
in terms of like the ingredients to make the bourbon.
Yeah.
And a month later, Because then they still have to figure out doing that 100-year anniversary.
Oh, yes, that's right.
And they're doing like a special, that they used his bourbon as the special blend for that event, and that it was sold out. The Fox Bourbon's Cowboy Edition. Interesting name for a drink.
I wonder where that came from. So,
Can't talk to his brother about, there's no more secrets between us.
yeah.
And they talk, I think they go into things, what does it be rebuilt? I think the whole thing's been rebuilt, right?
Yeah. I think so, at this point.
Yeah, because they talk about like the artwork being displayed, paintings, the new version of their like logo.
Yeah.
And then she sees the Zoltar machine
Yes,
up top.
so cute. I love that.
It's really cute that he remembered it.
He remembered.
But then apparently it's the exact same one that she had when she was like the one from,
How'd you get that?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe because she's not in witness protection anymore. He like got.
Yes, of course. No, she's not in it anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
They did say that when they left. They find out apparently it's like a spicy Zoltar machine, because I guess the machine you put a coin in and it like reads you your fortune,
Yes.
and it just happens to be like a spicy, sexy Zoltar machine.
They get busy again.
Oh, that's too funny.
He's like dirty with the talk. Okay.
Dirty. This man has been fiend for the puss for 5 years. This guy is not holding back.
So funny.
They're cute. And then there's an epilogue.
Yeah.
Goes into how they've
Honestly,
had.
I didn't really think the epilogue was like necessary.
No.
Because the ending, like, there's so much after.
Yes.
Like, they got the killer and all that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I just didn't find this necessary.
No, you could definitely end it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is cute. Don't
Yep.
get me wrong. But I was just like, we know it's a happy ever after.
Yeah.
But it is still cute, but.
Yeah. Just extra.
Yeah.
Does anything really happen? I don't think so.
No, it's just like their wedding, basically.
Oh, it talks about how they are going to practice for their family. Like, they're going to get down, you know what I mean? Like, they're going to have kids.
Yeah, it's just basically a happy ever after. Mm-hmm. Which is cute.
And there's even more, an extended epilogue. There's even more.
Oh my god, yeah. I didn't even read that part.
She's another epilogue. And then, Bourbon and Secrets is about Lincoln's story.
Lincoln. Oh,
Lincoln. Who's he going to get with?
Ooh, I wonder.
I know, right? Because there wasn't really anyone in the book.
No, there's no really romantic interest for him.
No, because I think Hadley would be with
Unless someone new comes into town or something. But yeah, Hadley's definitely...
Oh, yes, because they did. They freaking talk about a new girl. Hadley talks about a new girl coming to town. That's what the freaking epilogue was about. About how they have a new hire.
Oh, yes, that's right. Now that you say that, I totally remember. Oh, yes, I remember that.
Yes, so this is the whole thing.
So the new girl and Lincoln get together, obviously.
Hands off the new girl, you bourbon boys, and fresh meat.
Yeah.
So then, they're just teeing it up for Lincoln. This is going to be Lincoln's thing.
Cute.
Yeah. Even though reading this book and we enjoyed it, do you think you would pick up the other books?
I don't know. Not right away. Like, I'm not like, I need to know.
Yeah. It's not one of these
couples.
This book where, like, I need to know about the more couples.
Exactly.
I don't know. Maybe I will.
Maybe I will one day, but probably not right away. No. And I don't know if is there going to be like a mystery aspect to these other books? Like there was this book.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or is it just going to be like romance?
Yeah. It's going to be the same formula.
Because that story's kind of done now, right? So.
Yeah. I wonder. Because it can't be another witness protection. Like, that's done.
V's just bringing in all these witness protection girls for the Fox brothers.
I don't know. Like, what kind of brings into my brain of maybe have you ever watched or read Safe Haven? It's a Nicholas Sparks one.
No.
Where it's with Juliana Hough and Josh Duhamel.
Oh, no. I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's such a good Nicholas Sparks movie. Okay, you guys, I'm going to show a picture to Santana.
Maybe I have. Maybe I don't think I have.
You have had to. It's such a good book. Safe Haven. And I'll let you know why I bring this up.
I've seen it, but I've never watched it. I gotta watch
Okay,
it.
well, you have to watch it. It's really good. And the reason why I brought it up is because
Same vibes.
of where a girl comes to town and she's running from her past, and then her ex-boyfriend comes and tries to like hurt her, and then the guy saves her.
Yeah.
So okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Have to watch Safe Haven. It's really good. And so for some reason, I just feel like maybe that's gonna be one of the storylines where she's coming to town, trying to leave a bad past.
Abusive relationship.
Yes, exactly.
That
So
would be
maybe,
a good story.
if not, go watch Safe Haven.
Yeah.
It's also a book by Nicholas Sparks.
Cute. I'll have to check that out. I've never seen that.
No, it's a really
I've
good
seen
movie.
that thumbnail though, but
Yeah,
no, I've never,
you have to watch
I
it. It's
gotta
really
watch
good. Maybe that's one of the things. I'll probably like look into it to see
Yeah.
why. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
me
not really
too.
like I need to read the next book. What's
I would be
happening?
interested in like Ace and Hadley's story though, because I do
Yeah.
love their banter, and he's kind of like grumpy, and she's
Yes, but
very
cheery.
quirky.
Yes. Yeah.
I think that would be a good one.
I like to read that because I think there is three.
3, yeah,
Right? Bourbon and Lies, Bourbon and Secrets.
and then I
Something
can't
Proof?
remember. Yeah,
Something in Proof, I
and
think?
Bourbon and Proof.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
interesting to see what that's about.
Yes.
Still 4, I think, for me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
4.
Still 4.
It was good, but it's just could have been better. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really know. Like,
It's so hard. Like, romance books are great, and there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with romance books, but sometimes I just wish there was something else.
just not a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just an easy, sexy
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Good read to get through.
It would be a good beach read for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Do you have, like, a favorite part of the book?
Favorite parts? Probably when they like first get together. It was a good payoff for all like the sexual tension that went on prior
Yeah.
to the book.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Favorite, I don't know. I think the favorite part was, which I wish she wasn't in the horse trough. I wish like an outdoor like tub.
Yeah.
I like that.
That part's really
That's
cute.
pretty cute.
Yeah,
I just wish it wasn't a horse trough.
Yeah.
Like, did she clean it first? Did she put
Exactly.
bubbles in it? Like, what's going on here?
I couldn't visualize.
Yeah.
I just picture some like metal tub all cold.
Because I think, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
like,
don't
I wish it was like an outdoor, because you're in a southern state.
Yeah.
People have like outdoor tubs to bathe
Yeah.
in. That would be cute,
like that would make sense.
right? But a horse trough.
Yeah. don't
I need
know.
some details. Did you clean it?
Did you
Did you wipe it down? Did you put
Was
some
there
bubbles?
bubbles?
In it?
It's too funny.
Yeah. Okay. Usually, you guys, we have a next book
Yeah.
for the next month, but we haven't chosen yet.
No. Well, we'll let you guys know next episode.
Yeah.
Or follow us on Fable, and you can know
Exactly.
ahead of time.
You could be a part of
the choice.
because there is still time.
Yeah.
It's only the 25th. There's still a couple days left in the month. Let us know. If not, come back next week.
Yeah.
And we will announce it the beginning of next week.
Yeah.
Because we still don't know yet.
Yeah. Well, it's not quite August yet, so.
True. We need some time to digest this book
Exactly.
before the next one.
100%.
But we for sure know it's not going to be the next book in this series.
No, it'll be different.
Yeah, it'll be different. But if you want to keep going. And let us know how those books are and if they're even worth it.
Yeah. Please
Yeah.
let us know, because I'm interested.
Yeah, I am interested too. Because I think it's going to be Lincoln and this new girl and then Ace and Hadley.
Definitely.
It has to be Ace and
Has to
Hadley.
be.
Okay, guys, we will catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye.